Hello and welcome to today's video. So this time we're going to be taking a look through all three of the Ralph McQuarrie art portfolios. So one of these came out for all three of the original movies and they're absolutely glorious. If you've never seen these, then I think you're going to absolutely love them. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Okay then, so here are the three portfolios, and I've had these actually since, well, pretty much they came out, and I have absolutely always loved them. Now, I don't know if you can spot, but I shall zoom in a little bit there. My three have all been signed by Ralph McQuarrie. I was very lucky to meet him at one of the NEC memorabilia fairs back in the 90s. He was there with his son, and although I never got a photo of him even signing them or a photo with him, I did get a few bits and pieces signed, including all three portfolios. So I'm very, very pleased that I did that, because I've always been a massive fan of his production paintings. So what I thought I'd do, because I'm sure any self-respecting fan has probably got some of these, or maybe has already seen them, I thought we would just have a look through at these original ones, and just in case you haven't, we'll have a quick look. So there is the front cover, and one little tip I can advise, because these flaps are supposed to be bent and popped into there, is just leave them untucked in. Now here is the Star Wars portfolio then, and I'm based in the UK, and these were sold around the world, including in the UK. Let's just get that right up above it, and we'll just have a little zip through here and see what you think. So each print is on like quite hard sort of stock paper, so you could even put them up, and you could frame your most favorite ones here, and you certainly see how McQuarrie's concept pages became reality. And they don't just reprint those, they do have a little paragraph here about what it is. So on the fourth moon of Yavin, Princess Leia honors those who saved the Rebel Alliance with an impressive ceremony. Let's just get those. That's just going to come in right over the top there, so you get the best possible look at these. Here, McQuarrie developed what was known as the Lash LaRue scene in the depths of the Death Star. And you can almost see these in the movie now, literally like shot for shot, can't you? Mos Eisley there. Y-wing fighters. Another shot that became reality actually in the movie. Death Star hangar. The Falcon not quite finished yet from what we would see on screen. Sandcrawler. Very pleased to see this having a return in The Mandalorian. Cockpit view inside a TIE fighter. And Tusken Raiders. Inside the Death Star again. Luke is fighting Darth Vader in what would have become a scuffle aboard the Rebel blockade runner. See, that never appeared. Luke looking out over Mos Eisley. Missed one there. The trench, classic trench scene. You have him. Once again, that picture was recreated. Looking at R2 and C-3PO, very early concept drawings of those two. This was the cantina, obviously a great scene. And there we are. So that's the first one. So there's about 20 in there in total in the portfolio. And very good it is too. So I'll just pop this away and then we'll get the Empire one out. Now the annoying thing about the Empire Strikes Back portfolio is its sheer size. It's enormous. I mean, really it is compared to the Star Wars one. It's about another third wider again. I mean, not saying that it doesn't deserve it, because like that one on the cover there of Cloud City, that is absolutely amazing. But certainly a little bit more expensive if you wanted to get some of these framed up. And it does make it susceptible to creasing around the sides just because of its sheer sort of wobbliness. So you can see mine is certainly not mint or anything on the back. There's definite signs of stress. And I do remember vividly being extremely worried, carting them all the way to Birmingham around a toy fair to get Ralph to sign them. But obviously I am very pleased that I did, but you know, at what cost? They did get a little bit creased. So here they all are again. And I'm sure you've seen some of these pictures before, but even so, when they're this big, they're just magnificent, aren't they? There's Luke on his Tauntaun. Imperial base. And obviously now we know what R2 and C-3PO look like. So McQuarrie was able to just do a better job on his illustrations. Absolutely love the probe droid. What an imagination, eh? Fantastic stuff. There's Luke recovering in the Bacta tank there with 21B. Superb, aren't they? Really, really superb. Some of these you don't see so often. As I film this, Empire is celebrating the 40th anniversary. It's the Iron Cannon. Another great shot, that, isn't it? It's so detailed. Fantastic stuff, that. The AT-ATs and the snow speeders, such an exciting scene, seeing that for the first time, just incredible. There's another shot there. The snow speeders changed slightly, didn't they? They went sort of a bit flatter than the ones pictured here, but the AT-ATs are quite similar to what ended up on screen. Tauntaun there slightly changed. Another really, really great scene. The AT-AT approaching Luke after his snow speeder crashed. And these would look so good framed up. You know, maybe you get 4 or 5 done in a frame. Just fantastic. On the bridge of the Star Destroyer. So this one doesn't have any explanatory text like the Star Wars portfolio did. It is just the pictures, but I suppose we all know what's going on if you'd seen the movie. Luke and Dagobah there, and another one, Luke talking to Yoda outside Yoda's house. Training on Dagobah. There's the one used for the cover, Cloud City. Approaching Cloud City with the Cloud car. There, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. What lovely colours in that, the oranges in that, fantastic. It's greeting the Falcon of the Lando. See C-3PO carrying the whatever they're bringing off there. An overnight bag, maybe? That didn't happen in the movie, did it? And there is the concept of Cloud City there, and that's the concept of Lando Calrissian. Another great shot, that one, which I believe came back in the special editions, didn't it? This particular shot of the Cloud cars outside. Luke battling Vader. Towards the end of the movies there. The gantry scene. 24. So there we are. So there's 24 in the Empire set, and perhaps I'd say it's probably my favourite set out of the whole lot. Absolutely fantastic. So I shall get that packed away, and then we'll have a look at the Jedi one. So here's the Return of the Jedi portfolio, and I remember, based on the sales, I guess, of the first 2 volumes, the Jedi one was very much everywhere, and I ended up picking up a huge stack of this one because it was around the time I was just starting to get into dealing in vintage Star Wars. So it was around sort of 88 to 90, and there was a bookshop local to where we were which did remainder books, and they had a huge pile of these, and they were all sealed, but that's where this one came from. Now I don't remember, I think, yeah, it's still got like a little cardboard back inside this one, and it doesn't fold out envelope style like the other ones. It just sort of slips out. But yeah, this one's got like a cardboard stiffener inside him. And there's the little introduction. And it even says down the corner there, first printing June 1983. So they were evidently expecting this to be a massive seller. There's a little history of Ralph McQuarrie, and then of the 20 prints in this one. It says 25 in Empire, 20 in this one. And they are of a smaller size, but nonetheless equally as beautiful. Says the droids approaching Jabba's palace and speaking with Bib Fortuna. There we are, Luke. There's a Boba Fett in the background there. It's amazing how accurately these came to life in the end, isn't it? It's the Reba band. EV-99 there. Luke and the Rancor. On the sail barge. Wasn't quite as full, was it, in the movie? And blowing up the sail barge. A great scene that, wasn't it? That was fantastic. And it's interesting how he's got Luke's likeness there, the likeness of Mark Hamill. Another great scene, that one. The Ewoks. We shall skirt over that one. The Ewok village. Oh, look at that. There we are, that's happened. That is misprinted. Who'd have thought it? Look at that. It's been misprinted. It's folded over like that. There you go. I wonder if that's why they were remaindered. That's an interesting shot, isn't it? That was really good. I always thought bringing the AT-AT to Endor was actually really good. Plus it could blow up loads more Ewoks. Same with the AT-ST here. Now I know you think I've got it in for the Ewoks, but I have to say my wife is she teaches nurses in the UK here, and we've been able to, the nurses haven't been able to qualify this year and do their graduation ceremonies, so we've managed to get a few celebrities to record a little well done message for these future NHS workers, and Warwick Davis himself has recorded a little message for us, which is absolutely amazing, eh? Amongst a few other celebs. That's fantastic. Great shot that of the Rebel fleet. Absolutely fantastic. You can almost hear John Williams' music playing, can't you, when you look at that picture? Just awesome. There's the beautiful B-Wings. Absolutely love that ship. Going into the Death Star for the final time. And there we are. Brilliant. So there we are. So there's a brief look at those magnificent Star Wars portfolios. They are absolutely fantastic, and definitely should be, if you're a big Star Wars fan, you really need these in your collection. I've no real idea how much they go for now. I can't imagine they're a fortune, because they did sell quite well. But just the postage on the Empire one alone is going to be a bit of a swine, but it's the sort of thing to pick up at a show or a fair or something like that if you do come across it. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed that little look through those portfolios. If you have, do please give the video a thumbs up and a like. Do please leave a comment below. Did you ever have these when these were published, or are you intending to get them now that you've had a little look? Do consider subscribing for regular vintage Star Wars content. There's lots on the channel, and there's still loads more to get through. And I shall look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.